Hello, my loves. Thought you could go on a little walk with me because there's something from today. This is my last day here at the Sacred Temple, and as I have getting ready to head back out on my global citizen journey, I had some things to do today, and I wanted to share I just wanted to share how great this is, how cool this is, what you get to actually see that shows up in front of you to allow your greatest light and your evolution to really imprint in your system. So for the last week, I've been doing heavy medicine journey ceremonies. I've had, oh, look at the sun. Oh, that's so great. I'm going to share this with you. And of course, there's the Locking Down the Truth badass vehicle. So through this week I've been initiated as a Swami. I was received the blessings of the Shakti of Amma. I had a couple deep dive ceremony journeys and medicine journeys. And so with all of this intense shifting today, okay, first off, I already feel like I am in love with every being that I experience. I'm in love with everything. Like life is just so good. I don't know why that came out, but that's just how I feel. And today, as I did my last journey last night and our ceremony and the things that I was focused on in shifting and releasing and imprinting and the fragments that were being, called forth and healed in my system. Oh my gosh, first off, I could do I probably get to do a share soon on the experiences in my journeys, yet today I found myself like everything was a whole new level of love and joy and ease and peace. Like I felt so soft with myself this morning. It was like I just taking the time to be so soft, and even not a feeling of rush or anything at all as I did my spiritual processes and my work that I get to do every single morning, and just felt so in love with everything that I was doing. And today was a lot of, getting to do errands and things, getting ready for, now that I'm not living here and don't have a whole staff working for me or a house manager, etc., getting to okay, cool, I get to hit the bank and, have cash on me I'm probably going to be out of the country for at least a good 6 months. Just going everywhere that I get to go. And so just looking at what do I get to get supplement wise, etc., to support myself. And I was so giddy. Everything was this whole new level of just extreme giddiness for me. I was the funniest person I've ever met. I'm making jokes to myself as I'm driving, and I go into the bank and I'm so in love with the teller, and I'm laughing with her and I'm talking with her, and I saw her go to this whole new level of just acceptance of herself and enjoyment of her day just from that interaction. And I know when I first really started down my journey, my intention was, as I got to learn to express fully, I'm going to turn towards the sun for a minute because this is just so glorious and so good. As I got to, my intention was always with people to, how could I affect them? And I leave a positive imprint. How could I do that? And yet it feels like I'm in this place where it doesn't matter what's happening around me. I'm so just in love with everything. But there was definitely this highest level. And actually, I even hear my voice. My voice has been not really my normal voice all day long, if you can tell. And because it feels like even my whole system, my whole imprinting is shifting. And even from this is my point. This is what I wanted to share with you, is that even in beyond cloud 10, above cloud 10, whatever that is, throughout the day, I decided I dropped in and I hit my, was going to get a workout at the gym. And interesting that I'm working out at the gym, and this old guy, which, I love old guys. They're cute and adorable and sweet. This old guy, comes over and, I'm just about to grab one of my sets of weights that I have by me, and he just leans down and he grabs it, and he's like, I'm just gonna hurry and use these. And I was and I remember thinking, I was sitting there just I love life. Everything is so joyful. People are so amazing. And all of a sudden, this older gentleman grabs my weights, and I was like, oh, well, I was just going to use that. And I backed off, and I was like, interesting. Here I'm saying that I'm totally in love with all beings. I'm in love with all things. I'm in this, experiencing this level of just divine love for all things. And thank you, universe. Thank you for the feedback of, am I truly not attached? So am I only in love with people when they show up in a certain way, or the moment they kind of interrupt my space or do it in a way that obviously triggered kind of feeling just not seen or abused, or which I was like, wow, that is my way deep past experience, that a guy could just come in and trample over me, or you know, that I wasn't worthy of holding the space that I had or using the things that I had. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. And so then you know, I'd moved on to go to actually a different, you know, kind of area. And I'm sitting there using that for a bit, and he comes over again and kind of like looks at me like I'm annoying him, that I'm still using this piece of equipment or whatnot. And I kind of chuckled and laughed, and as I sat there, I said, okay, interesting that this showed up for me. Interesting that this feedback came up for me. Now, if I truly want to, obviously it showed up so it could be cleared, because here I'm on cloud 10. I love everyone and everything, and an image or an interpretation, and who knows what I could be triggering for this guy. Obviously we have some sort of vibrational attraction. If I have from my past that I was abused, that I was walked on, you know, that I couldn't hold space, or, you know, I noticed as soon as he had grabbed my weights, and that then after I went to use them, I was kind of like, oh, am I hogging too many weights? Should I put some of these back? It's like, oh, that's interesting that thought came up for me the moment I had that interaction. So obviously it was the thing that was still, that it's like the universe will always bring up for you the things for you to respond to be able to move beyond, or you react in your old unconscious stuff and you get the same result. So I after I had the second interaction with him, where, you know, he kind of like was like, you're still using this thing, kind of that, and I just laughed. I thought, okay, well, wait, how would I respond super consciously that the universe would get loud and clear, and my little girl, because I noticed I didn't know what he was thinking. He never really communicated with me. I just assumed it was like he had this image of like annoyance and you know, like bothered, and I'm like, my mind could have been like, like, dude, what's the deal, and could have created all these stories. So I was like, how would I show an expression of love? How would I actually respond to this out of love if I really am at peace with all things? So I went and sought him out. I'm looking through the gym to find this guy, and I found him, and I walked up to him. I said, hey, I just want to let you know I'm done with that piece of equipment now, if you want to use it. I'm like, so it's free, it's all yours. Thanks for waiting for me. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, thank you, I'll go use it. And I was like, awesome, have a great day. And I chose, instead of the old me would have been like, maybe not felt safe, because it was a reflection of how at the gym before, if guys stared at me or anything, how it triggered the little girl that felt, you know, like she was being attacked, or she wasn't safe, or she was going to get attacked, and I would bolt. It also reflected not being worthy of using what I wanted to use, or holding my own space. So the moment I actually just like I softened with it, I played with it, I actually allowed not the stories to prevail, and I communicated, or I created a response that was the energetic vibration of what I want to receive. So I just want to share with you, watch and notice the energetic vibration of you, and what's showing up as you, because everything is always right in front of you for your next evolution and up level, for you to receive more joy, more love, more pleasure, more play, all of it. And it's right there, but you might ignore it and go, and unconsciously react, instead of consciously seeing, what's the vibration of this? If that doesn't feel good, wait, so what's here for me to clear and heal, and how do I respond with an energetic vibration that states exactly what I want to be experiencing? So I wanted to share that with you guys, so that you guys could be super aware as you're going throughout your day of all the little things that don't feel good, because they're just there for you to heal and clear and bring those fragments back to wholeness, and allow you to have even more love, more awesomeness, and more joy. I love you guys. Power choice is yours. Choose your best life.